When you hear me say Greece, the first thing that might pop up in your mind would be whitewashed buildings with the ocean ahead. It's insane. There are more than 6,000 islands in Greece.
What the f?
And all we get to hear about is not even more than 5 major places. What about the rest of them? Hold your horses, heroes. It would take 5,675 days to travel all of you to the islands in Greece.
Damn!
Nobody has that kind of time, so we're going to be covering the best ones that you shouldn't be missing out on. Now, if you haven't catched this video, you might want to check it out now. That includes all the best places on mainland Greece. Now, as for islands, you should first decide which island group you would want to go to because you know 6,000 islands. Today, we'll be discussing the Cyclades archipelago, where Mykonos and Santorini are located. We're flying to Mykonos from Athens. Since Mykonos is one of the main islands, it's popular and visited by millions of people every year. In 2021, Mykonos had more than 14 million visitors. The islands such as Mykonos and Santorini are swarmed with tourists during the peak season, with 220 islands in the Cyclades. There's a lot to explore, and now, Mykonos is not such a bad place. The beautiful white buildings shining in the sunlight, the clear water beaches, has a vibrant nightlife as well. You can stay for a couple of days here and then head to other islands, which tourists usually miss out on. Accommodations can be pretty expensive in Mykonos if not booked in advance. With that said, let's get you settled. Just steps away from the beach, Cyclades is located next to the Aegean Sea. Along with a scenic location, the accommodation is way beyond comfortable. Enjoy your stay at Adamas with a delicious breakfast buffet. Little Venice is the most charming part of Mykonos, characterized by its colorful wooden balconies that hang over the sea. You'll always feel the wind when roaming around the streets of this town. Ladies, try not to spend too much time on your hair because it's never a good hair day in Little Venice. The white buildings are so picturesque in photos, it won't disappoint. It's worth every penny. The cafes and bars by the edge of the Aegean Sea overlooking the waterfront, it's just breathtaking. And if you have a phobia of water, not recommended. The town is designed like a maze, but make sure to stop by and check out the stores for souvenirs and quick bites. Mykonos has a variety of beaches for you. If you are a party person, without a second thought, head to Paradise or Super Paradise Beach. It has a vibrant atmosphere and is famous for its lively beach parties and clubs that transform the area into a dance floor. As the day turns into night, DJs, cocktails, and beachside fun make Paradise Beach a favorite among. If you are traveling with your family and would like to enjoy some water sports,
Oh my God!
From windsurfing to jet skiing, head to Ilia Beach. There are several beachfront restaurants and bars where you can enjoy Greek cuisine, fresh seafood, and refreshing drinks while taking in the view. And in case you want to get out of all the hustle and bustle to a quieter and crowd-free beach, Agrary Beach would be an excellent choice. By now you'd be done exploring Mykonos, and it's time to catch ferry to Naxos. Naxos is a beautiful Greek island in the Cyclades and also the largest. It's known for its stunning beaches, charming villages, and rich history. Whether you're interested in relaxing on the beach, exploring historical sites, or enjoying outdoor activities, Naxos has it all. The first thing we are going to do to explore the island is rent an ATV. Yes, you heard it right. The bike that we all wanted to ride since childhood. If you are going to spend 1 or 2 days in the island, then this would be a perfect place to start. It's a 15-minute drive on your ATV from the capital port town and has lots of beach bars. The best part is you do not have to pay for the beach chairs and umbrellas. This place just screams adventure. The main town of Naxos is Kora. It has a rustic vibe to it, which is quite different from the rest of Greece islands. Start exploring Kora from the Old Market Street, where you can find unique local shops and picturesque backgrounds for your Instagram posts. There are no upscale shops here, and you can find the real authentic ones, and it is the perfect place to collect a souvenir. Portada has the most characteristic landmarks in Naxos, a gigantic marble gate, and all the remains of the massive temple to Apollo that was never completed. You should definitely hike up to the door before sunset. The colors in the sky during the golden hour really gives the ancient ruin a golden hue. It's a treat to the eyes to watch the sunset here. Now that the sun has set, your animal must be screaming for some good food. End the day at the best rooftop bar like home. It outlooks the port, and the vibe is also super trendy. If you decide to go sailing, then free up one whole day from your island hopping schedule. It is totally worth it with just 70 euros in the low season and 90 euros in the peak season. The first island that you will visit is Kufanisha Island. Spend a couple of hours here and head to the Seagull Island. The Seagull Island can only be reached by a boat. It has plenty of caves, some even as old as 2 million years. It is said that the god King Zeus was born and raised here according to Greek mythology, and Mount Zas happens to be the highest point in the Cyclades. You can reach the top of Zas by 3 routes which have different levels of hike. The earliest that you can reach is in 2 hours, and the latest is in 4 hours. You can also book a guided tour to the mountain with munchies. Paros will somewhat remind you of Mykonos, but it's way more affordable. So much so that it's called the Affordable Mykonos. It is located in the central Aegean Sea and was the vacation island for the Greeks in ancient history. This is the island's capital and main port. Walk around and get lost in these picturesque narrow streets. Another place in Paros, Nauza. It's a charming fishing village on the northern part of the island, with a harbor filled with colorful fishing boats. It looks like a quiet town, but after sunset, everything comes to life here. The picturesque harbor area in Nauza is lined with restaurants and bars that stay open late into the night. You can enjoy dinner with a view and then move on to cocktails and music. But if you are a party animal, there are several beach bars and clubs alive in the evening. These venues often host beach parties, DJs, and live music. Some popular ones include Kolimbi 3's Beach Bar and Lagari Beach Bar. A short 15-minute ride from Nauza, you'll find the village Lefkes. It used to be the capital of Paros, with breathtaking panoramic views. Get a glimpse of the authentic local life while sipping on the famous Greek frappe at Cafe Neo Merigos, a cute, snug cafe. Now that you have explored the beaches, Monastery Beach is the ideal beach for lying on the sunbeds and chilling. Venture to this beach and watch the unique rock formations sculpted by the wind and sea. From this beach, you can see the town of Nasa. If you feel adventurous, take a day trip to Antiparos and head to one of its secluded beaches. The water here is every shade of turquoise. Grab your snorkel gears and jump in to explore the underwater world, having countless unique sights to see around the island. Milos is a volcanic island and homeland of the renowned marble statue of Venus of Milos seen today in the Louvre Museum. Once you're on the island, you can drive anywhere in just 40 minutes. This makes it perfect for exploring. Milos's horseshoe shape creates a home for awesome beaches, rock formations, and sea caves with clear water that's excellent for snorkeling. The family-run Tasola Rooms is located in Adamas of Milos, just 100 meters from Lagata Beach and 200 meters from the port. Tassos and his wife are very welcoming hosts. They give you all the necessary and useful information for your stay in Adamas. It lies along the south coast of Milos and just 20-minute drive from the main port. The most iconic part of this beach is the enormous rock about halfway along the bay. There is a natural festoon you can swim through too. The infamous Sagrado Beach is just a 2-minute drive from Firiplaka Beach. The feature that makes it stand out from other beaches is the path leading to the beach. Unlike other beaches, you have to reach the beach by climbing down a ladder. Yes, you heard it right. Even though the way to the beach is a little unusual, but what is on the other side of the door is totally worth it. Sarakiniko Beach is one of the most iconic and unique beaches on the Greek island of Milos. It has a surreal lunar-like landscape and undoubtedly splashed all over social media. This beach is the heart of Milos. Sarakiniko Beach is often considered one of the most picturesque and Instagram-worthy locations in the Greek islands. And it's a must-visit for travelers looking to experience the natural beauty and unique geology of Milos. It is worth the hype indeed. The adrenaline-rushing cliff jump from here should definitely be on your bucket list. The cliffs gradually slope, so you can start cliff diving from a lower spot before gathering the courage to jump from the top. Watch the sun dip below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the unique landscape. Walking down the colorful fisherman village is the perfect end to a beautiful day. The village is so unique that it will leave you in total awe. This spot is a quick visit, so click a few pictures of the sunset and enjoy the tranquility of this place. While you explore the place, you can get a taste of the Mediterranean cuisine at local cafes here. This place is famous for its dried octopus, and the Medusa restaurant is the most famous restaurant in all of Milos. You will even get to see pictures of Tom Hanks and Justin Bieber on the walls of the restaurant. That's just how good this place is. Polyaigos is certainly not your typical Cycladic island. This undiscovered Aegean gem is ideal for an alternative kind of vacation. It is a hidden gem and is relatively untouched by tourists. Polyaigos is an island of incredible natural beauty located between Paros and Santorini. Despite its proximity to two of the most cosmopolitan Greek islands, Polyaigos has a very different style. We know you've been waiting for this part. One of the most popular travel destinations worldwide and the most visited Greek island is the last one that is left to visit before flying off to Athens. Welcome to Santorini. Before telling you about the must-visit places, let me answer one quick frequent question. So is Santorini worth visiting? I get it. It almost feels insane to not include the island of Santorini when putting together your Greek island hopping adventure. The place is all over Instagram, tops the list of islands that are a must-visit and so on. However, as tourism exploded, it has resulted in the skyrocketing of prices. If you're looking for a prime balcony view from the Caldera cliff towards the volcano or Oya, you're talking about massive premium. Is Santorini the only island with windmills? No. Is Santorini the only island with epic sunsets? No. Is Santorini the only island with blue domed churches? No. Are the crowds really that bad? Yes, it's pretty bad, but manageable. You may or may not have seen the photos, but behind the beautiful sunsets from Aya lies a not-so-secret truth: the insanity of the crowds. Yes, it's pretty bad. Is Santorini the only island with the unique geology of being a caldera with a volcanic center? Yes. Is Santorini utterly photogenic from top to bottom? Yes. Will you still have an amazing time in Santorini? Yes, as is. With this being said, we leave it to you to decide whether you would want to or not want to include Santorini in your island hopping itinerary. If you do decide to visit, then these are the places that you should include. Oya, located on the northern tip of Santorini, is renowned for its mesmerizing sunsets. Find a spot along the cliffside to watch the sun dip below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the caldera. The whole village looks like a work of art, as the houses are carved into the lava rock, Emerovigli and Firostefani, which are the best spots for you to get your sunset views. Fira is the beautiful capital of the island. It is located on the western edge of the island. opposite the volcano and the two volcanic islands, Polyaigos and Nea Kameri, that lie in the sea. Fira is a combination of natural beauty, social life, nightlife, and shopping, where you can feel the liveliness of the island and where all the action takes place. And that's where we'll be staying. These are a couple of hotels that you can stay at, which is budget friendly and doesn't compromise on aesthetics. Close to the center of the island, Hefestos Villa is the perfect stay for you if you enjoy an outdoor pool with sun loungers and umbrella. The Cyclades style hotel is just 500 made from the center of Fira. Ditch the crowds and have an amazing stay at this place. A walk to the scenic alleys during the daytime will feel truly magical, while at night you can find yourself in the middle of a big party. What is more fulfilling than having an up-close view of red and white beaches? Get ready for an exciting kayaking-filled morning at Akrotiri. To the red and white beach, paddle your way along crystal clear waters. Here's a good and affordable way to plan your kayaking. Get out your ATVs and drive to Akrotiri rather than booking a day tour from your hotel. After all, it's just a 20-minute drive from Fira. Kayaking self-guided wouldn't even cost you 40 euros this way, and you can paddle according to your pace and enjoy the breathtaking views. But if you want to really get to know the place, do click on the link in the description box for a guided tour. Tired of roaming around on EVs? Take a quick hike to Scaros. It is a popular hiking trail. A 1-mile round trip with an elevation of 337 feet offers spectacular panoramic views of the caldera, the Aegean Sea, and the surrounding islands. Early morning or late afternoon is the best time to hike to Scaros Rock to avoid the heat of the midday sun. Sunset is also a popular time to visit for those seeking a romantic and picturesque setting. Amudi Bay is a wonderful place to escape the crowds and experience a quieter side of Santorini. Whether you're looking for fresh seafood, scenic beauty, or a peaceful spot to watch the sunset, Amudi Bay has something to offer every traveler. The beautiful bay with red rocks scattered along the cliffs is just a 20-minute quick walk. Make a stop at the windmill, and before heading down, check the castle of Oya. Now comes the time to party. Fira is Santorini's hub of its nightlife. You'll find numerous bars, clubs, and restaurants here, many of which stay open late into the night. We recommend you to visit Two Brothers Bar, Tango Bar, or the Coup Club, which are the most popular ones. But if you plan on spending the night along the beaches, then head to Kamari, which is a black sand beach. It also has an absolutely lively nightlife. Beach bars and clubs, like Wet Stories and Seaside by Notos, where you can dance and enjoy cocktails right by the sea. Since there are more than 6,000 islands in Greece, and we haven't yet included most of them. Like Greece's crown jewel Crete, but that's for another video.